Hello friends and welcome to Six Flags America. This is Dustin with Park Rovers and I'm going to take you through just a quick little tour of this park. This park is located outside of Washington D.C. and about probably 20-25 minutes from downtown, but it's easily accessible from Baltimore, about an hour away from there. And it's a great little extra add-on if you want to make a trip like King's Dominion or Busch Gardens Williamsburg, or if you're on your way to like Hershey or Six Flags New Jersey. So we're walking down the opening main street here, and it's themed to like colonial America, which absolutely makes sense. We've got a couple shops lining either side. The one on the left is your Looney Tunes Emporium, so that's going to have all of your Looney Tunes and like the DC themed merchandise. The one on your right is the Six Flags shop, and that's going to have all your Six Flags branded merchandise, including things like these Patriot tees here. A couple food shops right here too. You have coffee and cones on the right side, and you've got coaster candy, a staple at all the Six Flags parks, over here on the left, along with the Liberty Bakery, where you can get home-style funnel cakes. So the entrance here has kind of a colonial vibe. This fountain, kind of going into that big gate there. We are here during their Fright Fest event, so the webbings aren't always around, but it's not a bad place to check out the Halloween event if you so choose. Check out an overview of the map here. It's a very choppy layout. You'll see as we go along quite a few dead ends that you'll have to backtrack from. Some parks get rid of those really well. Other parks choose to, leave them in for whatever reason. This is a park that could close some loops and doesn't really. Also included with Six Flags America in season is Hurricane Harbor. You can see the entrance to it over there. So take a left at the fountain. We are not going to be checking that out today, since it is October 10th. We're going to walk across this bridge over this little creek. That'll get us into the main part of Six Flags America. And from here, we have a choice to go left or right in front of this monstrous stage. Where here is one of the food courts. We have Primo's Pizzeria, Heritage House, pizza, chicken tenders, salads. This is one of the mobile order spots as well. We're going to go right today, I think. Now, usually I'm a fan of going left in parks. Today I think it makes more sense for us to go right. First big ride you see is the Flying Carousel. Nice Victorian themed yo-yo, wave swinger, whatever you want to call it today. As with any good theme park, we have the graveyards here. Two-Face, Skull Mountain, Apocalypse, which died in name and train. Jack's still here. past the flying carousel, we have Chopsticks. It's a great name. Alright, let's see. Now they're just showing off. The two right on the corner is the Teacups, aptly named right now to be the Terror Twist. Turn for the worse.
Right now.
We have another staple here, Johnny Rockets. You can also mobile order at the Johnny Rockets. And we're gonna head over into what's generally called the Mardi Gras section, but today and during Fright Fest, it looks like they're calling it Carnival. Yeah, I think before we do that, we're going to take a detour. We're going to head over to Looney Tunes Movie Town. Looney Tunes Movie Town is one of the two main kids areas here at Six Flags America, and as such, we have a lot of child-themed rides and attractions, which is great for the wee ones. We have a little Taz's Filmworks baby yo-yo swing. Over here we have a ball launcher ball pit. I'll show that off in a second. But it's got one of my favorite Looney Tunes, Marvin the Martian, who keeps listening for the kabooms, the loud earth-shattering kabooms. Down here in the main section of Looney Tunes Boomtown, Movie Town, is most of the rides. We have a Pepe Le Pew spinners. We have some Yosemite Sam Hollywood Flight School. Airplanes. We have a carousel over there. We've got the Great Chase roller coaster with Wile E. Coyote trying to catch that dastardly road runner. They also do some shows over here. So they have Spooky Town, which is the Trick or Treat Trail, which is from 2 until 6 during Fright Fest. I might have to come check that out later. We also have Wolfie's Halloween Party. Showtimes at 1:30 and 3. Don't forget to check out Bugs Bunny's house. You can step inside between the two giant carrots. Sylvester has his Pounce and Bounce. Frog hopper type attraction. Good little airtime there. And like I mentioned right there, the Looney Tunes prop warehouse. Inside is a giant ball pit. Just poke my head in for a second here. Giant ball pit. With a whole bunch of cannons and different levels, places for kids to have fun and run around and get out some of that energy. And it is inside, so when it's hot, it's coolish in there. I've been here on a hot day, it's not cold, but it's also warm-ish on a cooler day. We're gonna exit Looney Tunes Boomtown over here. Back the way we came. Let's check out the Great Chase here for a second. We're going to exit out the main entrance of Looney Tune Movie Town over here. You can see we're going to be back on the other side of the teacups. And over here we do have your classic carousel.
Thank you all for every day.
Along with the park's classic car, antique car ride, the Great Race. I know these are always favorites at any park that we go to. Takes you on a really secluded path. You know, this is all you can really see from the Midway. And you can't really see much from anywhere else. So it's a good spot to kind of if you want to get away from everybody for a few minutes. All right. Let's head back up past this photo op here. We'll come back over towards Johnny Rockets. In the back there you can see Wild One, which is the park's oldest roller coaster. It has been moved, can't tell you from where, but I know that the layout is over 100 years old. Hopefully none of the wood is over 100 years old at this point, but you never know. Alright, we've made this turn once, let's make it again. Past the theater, and we're coming into Carn Evil or the Mardi Gras section. That's where we cut off the last time to head to Looney Tunes Movie Town. Now we're walking straight. So there you have Gator McGee's Bistro, which only accepts mobile food. That's good to know. And just straight ahead as you walk into Mardi Gras from the front of the park is Raging Cajun. This is the park's spinning roller coaster. If you like to spin, this will get you going quickly, especially if you outweigh one side of your car over the other. It can get you going in a heartbeat. It's a nice fun ride if you can stomach it. Hopefully you can. It's a great credit. And when you exit, you can exit over here to Honkers, or what is usually called Hurricanes. Hurricanes has the doors open, but none of the machines are uncovered, so I don't know if Hurricanes is pouring right now. We can check back later and see. Across from Hurricanes, or Honkers, is the Flying French Quarter Flyers. Entrance is kind of tucked in here between two games, but it is the park's control your own flyers ride. Those rides are always fun because you get to control how high and how far you get to go, as long as you know what to do. Moving farther here into the Mardi Gras section, we have go-karts over here on the right. It's the Big Easy Speedway. It is an upcharge attraction. You can get your tickets right there. And here comes Wild One finishing up. And there goes Wild One going out. So awesome. Bonus day, 2-train operation. Multiple train operations where they can have them. That's what I like to see. On your left. Here we have the Voodoo Drop, which does have a single rider line. This is always the Voodoo Drop too, not just for Haunt. It's one of those early Intamin style drop showers. Here we go. Across the way is Wild One. Station 4 Wild One. Also in this area, we have the Bourbon Street Fireball, one of these Larson loopers. As well as the Zydeco Zinger, which is one of the magic carpet rides. So all of these are, it's kind of like your nice little flat ride section, along with a couple pretty good roller coasters in Wild One and Ragin' Cajun, along with a good bar when it's open. Alright, we're currently taking the path from Mardi Gras to the Gotham City area, which is like the back half of the park behind Wild One. Wild One kind of splits it up really well there. And we're heading into Gotham City. There's where we just came from. There's also a much bigger path right under Wild One here. We're now, as the music changes, in Gotham City. As soon as you get into Gotham City, there are some food stands. Your grill, your chicken, your funnel cake factory, along with some restrooms. There's also the Steelworks pub, which has beer, wine, and spirits. Maverick is loving the cobblestones. And when it is open, Steelworks has some specialty cocktails. The Hawaiian Skull sounds like my kind of drink. It's served in our famous Skull Cup. The newest ride is Harley Quinn Spin Sanity. It's a giant frisbee. Gets swinging pretty high up there. Chill here for a second, kind of wait for that. There's also Riddle Me This, which is one of those rotor type of rides. And in the background, you can see Joker's Jinx and Superman Ride of Steel. How do you know you're in Gotham City? Obviously, because the Batmobile's right here. If you didn't have that, you might not know. Joker's Jinx is a Premier Rides launch coaster, which has a really cool station, or at least sculpture and station. If you are familiar with the Flight of Fear rides at King's Dominion and King's Island, it's the same layout, which I'll show you up here in a minute. Harley Quinn Spin Sanity is going. I feel like they put that in a really good spot for the park. And those rides are always fun. Delirium at King's Dominion, Max Air at Cedar Point. These are fun rides. Moving on up here. Back there is the Penguin Blizzard River Ride. Honestly, never been on it. I don't think I've seen it open but one time that I've been here. But it looks like fun and you probably don't get too wet, question mark. Alright, we're gonna walk through a scare zone. It's not a scare zone, at least right now. Oh, but this looks like it would be fun at night. This is Cell Block 6. Except I think they changed the C to an H, so I'll let you do that math on your own. And here is the Penguin's Blizzard River entrance. Definitely not open today. Not open for the rest of the season. But it looks like fun. And here comes Joker's Jinx. So if you've ever wondered what the inside of Flight of Fear looks like, there you go. In this corner of the park, we have Wonder Woman Lasso of Truth. This ride's definitely not one of the super tall ones. I would say probably looking at 200 feet, maybe a little bit less. One thing that I do like about this ride is they run it backwards during Fright Fest. These rides, I think, are some of the scariest ones in the park anyway, because I have no problem going up high and dropping, but going up high and just kind of twirling around, I'm like, no, not a fan. There you go, bub. But they are fun rides.
What
Want to make your icing more fun? Mix it up.
As long as you are not completely petrified.
Icing machines and layer your favorite flavors to make your own delicious icy concoction.
Turning left at Wonder Woman Lasso of Truth is, in my opinion, the best ride in the park. And I really don't think it's all that close. Superman Ride of Steel is an Intamin hypercoaster. This is a clone of the one at Darien Lake. So, like, there's a couple stretches of this layout that would seem odd because we don't have the water features here that they have in Darien Lake. But it is a nice tall ride. It's got some great airtime moments on it. It's fast, it's smooth, it's enjoyable. And it is really just a fun ride. One of the only problems is it's all the way here in the back of the park. So you really got to work to find it. But there's one you got to work even harder for. And that's where we're going to head next. You take a left at the Daily Planet Gifts. You will find the excruciatingly long path for Batwing. I would love to know, back in the early 2000s when they installed this ride, what the plan was for the rest of this area. Because this ride and the placement of this ride make absolutely no sense. Not a lick. As we watch Superman come into its last couple of bunny hills here. So, first thing, there's all of this empty space here. See, we're right here. So, like, I don't know what they planned on putting here. Currently, there's an electrical box. Now, they have Six Flags-ified the path, in that we have signs of all of the various Batman characters. But really, that's it. Like, we're just here. It is literally a coaster in the middle of nowhere. Now, it's a fun coaster. It is one of only 2 Vekoma flyers left. Nighthawk and this one. Both yellow. So that's gotta be something, right? This one has that extra helix in, like Firehawk at Kings Island did, and before that it was X-Flight at Six Flags Worlds of Adventure. That's where I rode it. And yeah, this is a fun ride. It's a fun Vekoma flyer. There is nothing else out here though. There's not a bathroom. There is not a food stall. There are some vending machines. And that's it. Legit it. So, we have reached the first of a couple dead ends here. at the park. Again, pretty impressive looking structure. Just in the middle of absolutely nowhere. So we're going to backtrack a little bit. I'll see you back at Superman. Alright, back over here by Superman now that we've walked back down the Batwing path quite a few times. Gonna mosey our way back here from this dead end. During regular operation, you can take this path over here, which is to Whistle Stop Park. This is the other kids area of the park. There are a few rides, like you can see the balloon merry-go-round here. There's a small drop tower for kids, a little bigger than Sylvester's Pounce and Bounce, but still appropriately sized. And there's a train, along with a couple other rides. So this is kind of your like bigger kids area, not like bigger as in size, but bigger as in like for bigger kids. You know, you're probably 4, 5, 6 year olds. Walk past Joker's Jinx. I'll catch you guys back up at the front of this coaster in the Gotham City area proper. Alright, so we have made it back up by Joker's Jinx. Harley Quinn's Spin Sanity is over there. We're gonna head back under Wild One and check out the rest of the park. Yeah, still holding up for a nice 100-year-old coaster there. So, as previously mentioned, there is a couple food options here. There's the Funnel Cake Factory. Looks like a Fanta Orange Skullsicle. Okay. There's your City Works chicken. Along with the Port Authority Grill. That's just drink refills and mobile pickup. Alright, heading back under Wild One. Not towards Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras is to the left. Definitely a nice little cobblestone path here. Alright. Straight ahead is a unique ride that I don't think I have seen anywhere else ever. And that is the Pirate's Flight. So it's a wave swinger, but there's boats that fly. It doesn't look like it's open today, because I'd love to show it to you. But I have never seen a ride like this before. So. Over to the left is the Capitol Railway. It is only ever open on the weekends. Andrew has been on it. I have not been on it. But it looks like they have rethemed it to Fright Fest as the Reaper Railways. And we are going to head towards Firebird. So now Firebird was the first B&M roller coaster ever. It started as Iron Wolf at Six Flags Great America outside of Chicago, and then was moved here as a stand-up roller coaster. It's called Apocalypse. After a few seasons, they decided to give it the floorless makeover, and I'll be honest, it didn't really help it. Aside from they can market it as something new and give it a few more years of life, but it wouldn't shock me if this was one of the last seasons for this ride. It has probably reached the end. Straight ahead is Roar. Unequivocally GCI's worst coaster in my opinion. It's still not bad, it just needs something done to it. I don't know if this would be a great Titan track option, I think. I think this would be a great Iron Horse RMC. Definitely would not complain about that. But it just doesn't, it still runs PTC trains. They're heavy, no real airtime. It just needs a little bit of love. Across from Firebird, we have some of the best food here. We have Macho Nacho with some margaritas. We have Ritas and an Aviator Grill, which does have grilled chicken, cheesesteaks, specialty drinks, and more. All next to the high seas.
Back up there, I just doing a ride on the blackbird coming up.
Look at Roar for a minute. This is a nice shot because you've got Roar. You've got that first big hill of Superman. You've got Firebird. You've got the turnaround of Wild One. Heading down to another scare zone. I will give Roar this. It has a great entrance sign. Looks good. Just wish it rode better. So much. Alright, coming on over this way. It's nice to see how they have decorated for Fright Fest. Like these are solid. I bet at night we got some lights hitting things. Sure to look good. Sure to look great. Straight ahead is Shipwreck Falls, which is the park's big shoot the chutes ride. No log flume here, which is a shame. But it's your go up, come down, big splash. Always a people pleaser during the hot months, which in Maryland, D.C. area can get quite hot and toasty. But it's got the bridge, it's got the splashdown. Always a good spot to hang out and people watch. Over here in the Chesapeake Show Arena is currently Dead Man's Party. This is a great little amphitheater that has a whole bunch of different kind of stunt shows over the years. So currently looks like a pirate themed one. But these are great. They're a good use of time. You can grab a snack and stand here and enjoy a show during a long day. So the Ghost Town area is closed right now. It looks like it's going to open for Fright Fest. But I can at least show you, this is like an old westy town. Ooh, leaves falling. It's an old west town area. And there are 4 rides. There are Crazy Cars, Mind Eraser, which is that yellow SLC roller coaster back there. Quite honestly, the worst roller coaster I've ever been on. It's got some competition, but it is not good. Renegade Rapids is their circular raft ride, and Rodeo, which I will try to splice in some footage of here, is a great little flat ride where you've got a bucking bull and you rock back and forth while you rotate. It's really fun. There is also a saloon and a couple arcades back here. It's a great little area of the park, and I wish I could show it off, but alas, they won't let me back there today. That does dead end, so that's another one of those dead ends in the park that I was telling you about. Oh no! As we're walking back past the stunt theater here, kind of starting to wind up our day, or at least our tour. It's not a massive park by any stretch of the imagination, but a good handful of coasters. Definitely does not deserve the bad rap that it gets at all. I have never had a bad day here. It's just a fun and enjoyable place. Would I like to see some bigger rides and better rides? Of course. What fan doesn't? I don't think they've invested really anything coaster-wise here in a large number of years, probably pushing 2 decades. Batwing, to my knowledge, is the last brand new roller coaster. They've put a lot of emphasis into their water park. They have, moved quite a few coasters here. Raging Cajun and Apocalypse/Firebird were both moved here from Great America. So, of course, I wish there were improvements, but I've always had an enjoyable day here. Wrapping up here, just to the left of the entrance is the Scrambler, affectionately called Cyclone here. If you've watched any of our videos, you know that Colton loves the Scrambler, and this one's got some speed to it. This one and King's Dominion's Arachnidia now are 2 of the faster scramblers that I remember being on, and I've been on a lot now, more so than I ever thought that I would be. But it's a very good scrambler. So, do we need probably something for this park? Yes, I think attendance and reputation have hurt this park. There have been days that it's been fairly not busy, like today. There have been days that it has been fairly busy and overcrowded, and then people get upset. So I think reputation is improving. And hopefully when Six Flags does start investing in parks again and adding improvements, adding things for the extra money that they're charging, I really do hope that Six Flags America is high on that list to get something significant and more than just a water park addition. Because while water park is fine, and I know that's where a lot of money gets made, it is not everything to everyone, So here we are, we're back by the water park cutoff entrance over in Colonial Main Street. I hope you'd enjoyed this tour of Six Flags America here in the Washington D.C. area. This is Dustin from Park Rovers. Please make sure to like and subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Instagram at the Park Rovers, Facebook at Park Rovers. I am at Park Rover Dustin. Andrew is at Park Rovers on Twitter. We are at youtube.com/parkrovers, and we will catch you guys out at the parks. Have a great day.